Okay, we are definitely streaming now. There, okay. Got a little rough sketch what I'm going to be doing. Okay, something I learned, always go to 2D. I've done 3D stuff in the past, but 2D seems to be a little bit easier. Okay. And the graphics card for this computer is not made for accurate this type of stuff. It's more for gaming, but it does the job. Okay, we are streaming. I had some issues getting it started, and I had to just... What?
Talking to someone?
I'm talking to us.
Oh.
I'm talking to you.
I'm not hearing.
You're not hearing anything? Oh.
I'm not watching anything right now.
So, I think... You can't hear anything on this?
Halloween live stream making lanterns with manport laser?
It might, I don't know exactly. I had,
Why would you?
when I set it up, oh, it does say Halloween. Okay, let me go ahead and edit that. Okay, so,
Designing a coat rack.
coat rack and what?
And
shoe.
Shoe.
S-H-U-E? No, that's not.
S-H-O-E.
O-E, O-E.
Design. I would say designing designing coat rack and shoe rack.
Okay. Designing a coat rack and a shoe rack. Let's go ahead and do S-R-R. Declutter. Okay, I don't know if that's exactly what that is. Save. Okay, so let's go ahead. That's a much better. Thank you for catching that. I didn't see where I could edit it. I had to, for some reason, OBS.
Yeah.
For some reason, OBS was, I was able to connect the account, but I was having issues.
Do live streams pay you?
Yeah, you're able to have commercials. Yeah. I set it up so we could do that.
No, really?
Yeah.
Well, there is commercial. There was a commercial on it. Oh God. Okay. So, do you? Would you be okay talking? But what is capturing our voice?
This is up here. The blue microphone. It looks like it's loud enough that we're able to hear.
Very loud.
It's very loud?
Not very loud. It's loud, no.
It's 10 inches.
Fairly.
10 inches. I'm thinking maybe 8-inch square. Let me look at this. Can you get me a tape measure so that I can kind of see what an 8-inch square looks like?
8-inch square.
Yeah.
Okay. That's 8-inch.
I'm trying to think of what size boards I have downstairs that I don't have to. So I think I'm going to have to go with 7 inches for the size. But I can go with the length however long I want. It's just I might have to.
I don't know what you're designing.
Okay. There. Okay. So I've got that. I need to have portion. Oh wow, that's not very long. Okay, Control Z. I want 10 inches. I'm gonna go ahead and do whatever I can to get 10 inches out of this. 10 inches. gives-
I'm not sure what this is referring to, quite honestly.
Yes, so these are the two panels on the wall with the hooks. The top one is a, I think
Top one is for the smaller.
yeah, it's like a 3-inch long or thick,
Wide.
yeah,
Okay.
wide and
Thick. Okay, so it's about that height over there.
yeah,
Yeah.
that little
Perfect. Little might have been.
that
might
looks
be
like a
little
2.5 inch if
yeah,
I remember.
That does look a little less than 3 inch. Yeah, that's 2.5 exact.
Yeah, I made that, so I should know. It's weird that I remember it all the way from 2004, but
Okay, so that's a little bit bigger than that.
so so maybe a 4-inch rather than a 5-inch.
4 sounds good. This is for the coat.
Yeah, this is for all the coats and the
4 inch should be okay.
Okay, so then there, and I can go ahead and delete that extra line
So
there.
10 inches what again? The overall height, like the corbel
yeah.
height. Okay.
Go ahead and look at the corbel and see how big.
I'm wondering if it's more than 10, but no. Yeah, it's 11. Corbels are 11, and this doesn't include the shelf height or shelf size at all, right?
So I'm gonna. And we talked briefly about maybe having 2 shelves on top of it, and for some reason my design I didn't have that.
2 shelves. No, just 1 shelf.
Okay, just the shelf on the top going
Yeah,
across,
like
right?
about maybe. No, so this is not gonna look like how you're doing it. There will be a lip.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that later. You know what? Let me go ahead and draw it on the side.
Yeah.
And then I'll go ahead and go from there. But I have designs for those. But let's go ahead and do
But
it
the
freehand.
thing is, I also want it a little at an angle, if you know what I mean.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So what I'm thinking,
Mhm.
so I want to go out, and I want to go up, and I want it to go out, and
This is the side of the corbel.
yeah, let me go ahead and see how far. I'd like this to be at least 7 inches to get to that.
So this is only a 4.5 or so. Work around the dog. This is 5.5. Ow.
And that should be more than enough.
5.5 for the corbel, but I can't measure what the. So that's nearly 7.5. The shelf on that, I would like it 8 inches if possible.
2-inch radius here.
They're kind of replicating the same.
I'm just doing very simple, very easy.
Doesn't need to be anything different.
Now this angle up here is the only thing.
You're gonna build in the angle into the corbel itself, is what
Yeah.
you're saying here. Okay, gotcha.
Let me. How long was that? That was. Let's go ahead and do it a little bit
Okay.
more exact.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I don't like that. Let me go ahead and delete this. I'm having some. I was gonna try. I don't know. We'll
I
figure.
don't know. Okay. It's fine.
I'm just okay. So what is this? That's the 10 inches that I was working with. Okay.
Oh, that feels a lot smaller, really.
Yeah, it's pretty.
4 inch, right?
Okay, do a couple.
You think 4 inch is chunky enough?
I don't know. Give me a second here. Let's do, and we need it to be at least 5 inches or 6 inches.
8 inches, I was saying.
Ooh, the longest board I have downstairs might be around 7.
Widest you're talking
Yeah,
about?
widest.
Okay, 6 is fine.
Let's try 7.
6.5 maybe.
7 will be good. Now let's go ahead and try to. Let's do some fancy smancy. Tell me when it starts to look decent, I suppose.
The earlier one that you had was better. I'm sorry to say it.
Okay, I will go ahead and go back to doing it that way.
It was exactly like this, and I don't see an issue with that. Something that can be cut easily or with less steps.
Sometimes I over.
Oh, you are overthinking it.
God darn it.
I know what you've done here.
Okay, now let's go ahead and do the. See, that 2 inch is going to be too much for that one. So let's try 1 inch one.
This is okay. Yeah, this is too much to me.
Okay.
Don't we have a design that you should be working
Yes.
off of?
Let me go ahead and open this. Take this over here. It should be. Okay. So we have something like this. This is a SVG file. Let's see.
Thought you had found.
Yeah,
vector
I do.
file.
Let me go ahead and go to that.
Oh wow!
So
Got
this-
an ad again. Okay. Hope skipping works.
Yeah, I hear they're trying to get more people to do these things. Tree, cherry blossom, reef.
Deer shell, bunny shell.
Oh,
Those
oh.
might be.
This is one that we hadn't used, but it looks pretty damn cool. Remember I did that a holiday. It was the cherries.
Yeah.
Made a reef.
We can cut this out.
Yeah, we could make it a little bit more thicker and make like a wooden wreath just set up on the side of the house.
We will have size limitation, but anyway, we can make it in parts. Okay, going back to the design that we do want, it's this one.
Yeah, and it doesn't. Oh, I do have a ViaCAD right
You should
there.
have a ViaCAD file. You opened it not too long ago.
Okay, I have the
Yeah,
exact
perfect.
design. Okay, let me go ahead and
You just need to resize it.
Control C. Oh, do I still have the other one?
Yes, you just minimize that window. There, you should have it. Okay, now you just resize it.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay, I can do this.
Yeah, exactly.
I can do this. Okay.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I always do the wrong thing. Okay, so I need to grab this and drag it down.
I don't think that's how you should be doing.
Oh, how should I do it? Just make it bigger?
No, there is a scale function. You just make it from this size to the other
Okay,
size.
we'll go ahead and do the scale.
You got a Control Z right now. Set it
yeah.
aside.
Okay, so modify scale. So then I go.
I think you
I
have
need
to
to
have
select.
object
I have this
selected.
selected.
No, endpoint this to this and then that to that, and that will scale it. Endpoint, make sure you do endpoint to endpoint. Huh?
No, that doesn't look right.
No, that doesn't. What in the world just happened? Control Z a couple times.
No,
please.
now it doesn't have it anymore. Control. V. Okay. Make sure there's nothing there. Okay. So,
You select it, then you say scale. And then you just go from that to that? Is that what
set
you
an
do?
anchor point for scaling.
Okay,
Anchor
that.
point, then
And then
select
you
a
do-
reference point for scaling. So I need to do it that way. Control Z, Control Z, Control V. Let me do what I was doing earlier. I think that
Okay.
was a little bit of a better way of
Okay.
doing it. So now I can select.
I just didn't think you will be able to select it correctly, that's all.
Oh yeah, well it looks like I'm not. Okay.
Select it, put it, and then don't unselect it. Oh, what the?
Okay. Don't know.
What? Okay, well, I don't know what's happening.
It wasn't doing that before, was it?
No.
Okay, I'm going to Control V again. What the heck?
Did you copy it again? Maybe you're copying it too many times.
Maybe I actually did copy it again. Okay, so it should be on.
You didn't close that. Oh, it's right here.
Okay, so let me go ahead, instead of using that one as that reference, I'll go ahead and use a line.
That's not 10 inches, but okay.
Yeah, it's that darn. Modify, transform, scale.
That
So first
reference, anchor
point,
Okay.
select a reference point.
I think, and then go to that one. That's it.
So that would
Doesn't
make it
look
10
right.
inches this way, 10 inches that way. So
Yeah.
the problem with this is it doesn't. Anyways, where'd it go? Okay. But that's fine. It's just 10 inches that way, 10 inches this way.
We just have to adjust it, move it to make it 8 inches. Oh my god.
So I need to go like this. Nope. I want the whole thing and the.
No, it's still not the bottom thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I know how I'm doing this.
Zoom in and make sure. Yeah, there you go.
Somebody help me.
Oh my god. How is it that it didn't get selected? We gotta modify all of that anyway, so leave it alone. We need to make it what, 7 inches?
All that time.
I don't know.
Draw it from hand. Yeah, just draw it from hand, Tim. Why not just draw it from hand?
No, we needed that shape. Drawing it this way is not gonna help it. So we don't have to redesign all of the animal things.
I can do that. That's not a big issue. Okay, let's go ahead and do it from hand.
Screw it. Yeah, okay, fine. You wanna do it 7 inches, right?
Yeah.
Or is that, I'm wondering if we should do 6.5 just to make sure we don't. Yeah.
Well, how much is 7? What's that one up there? Is that the
7.5.
Is that what you like?
Shelf is 7.5. I don't think we need 7.5, but it would be nice to have. That's fine. I think 7 is fine.
And it can be just subtle. And I can go ahead and make them a little bit more. Or less subtle. I think that looks pretty darn good.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little lower. What do you think about that?
Yeah, it's similar to this one.
Maybe just this a little bit lower so we have enough room to put
I like. Okay, yeah, sure.
so we can put that design that we were trying to do.
I don't know. I don't. It's fine. So you also need to consider where this is gonna line up, and well, it doesn't matter, I guess.
Not entirely.
If you wanna be persnickety about where you're.
But this node right here this has to get an angle that's
Yes.
slightly different.
Yes.
So we need to add or subtract maybe 15 degrees, take a look at it and see what it...
Let's see, yeah, I agree.
Okay, so let's try.
Try 165. Let's see which way it goes.
Yeah, sometime it's actually not bad.
That's the way we want it to go, right?
Yeah,
This is the wall, right?
yeah.
That's exactly what we want.
That's a little extreme for 15 inches or 15 degrees. What do you think?
What do you mean?
Do you
little
think we should do 10 degrees instead?
Okay.
No, you don't think so?
No.
Okay.
But that's fine. Go ahead. 170. Let's look at it.
Okay. I think you're right. If you're looking, actually, that's not too bad.
That's not the end of the world bad. But again, the reasoning for it. Plus, I don't think that's where it's gonna end up being. Oh yeah, it's gonna end up being there. 5 degrees is not gonna do much.
No, it's not. But we're talking about having a little stand or something here at the end.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're at 5 degrees isn't gonna do a lot. So what was it? It was 70.
Sure. That's 10 degrees.
Okay, so now we need to go ahead and make this angle go there. This angle go here a little bit.
Further in a little.
And further in.
Like that, yeah, I like that a little
Maybe
bit.
a little
better.
lower.
Doesn't matter. It's good.
And like up here. I think that would. Can you tell me where? I'm clicking on or it's jumping everywhere. Whereabouts do you want it?
This is fine.
You like this? Okay. I want to have a little bit of
Meat
in here.
Yeah, I would want it.
Let's go ahead and see if I can go ahead and grab. We'll add a little bit of meat to it. Oh, that I kind of like this.
Sure.
Well, what do you think?
Yep, that's good.
And this is still 7 inches. So I'm gonna go ahead and try. Boy, I hate this. This. I'm used to using a different one. Okay.
This is 6 feet. How far?
Yeah, this is 6
you
feet.
drawn this? Okay.
So I'm gonna make a point. Right. I think that's it.
Yeah, looks about right.
What?
Where did it click?
I don't know. I think it went to midpoint.
Mm.
I hope that's it.
Mm.
I think that's it. Basically, and there's gonna be that area right there. So we're gonna need 2 of these.
3, right?
Yeah,
You said
yeah,
we're
you're
gonna
right.
do one in the middle. We need to figure out how to do all 3 of those designs on that.
Yeah.
Before we do that, is there anything else you wanna consider here?
Give me a minute. I want to do a top view.
Okay.
Well, I guess there's no real need to do a top
There
view.
is no reason to do top view. I just wanted you to draw the support, vertical support.
Okay, yes, all vertical support.
No, well, not support the thing. It should be 90 degrees to this, like that, in the side view.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
You don't need to do that right now. It's gonna be something very basic. Yeah, that's about it.
And let me go ahead and make. Okay, come on. I wanna.
You're doing a little thickness or something. I just wanted you to be aware of that angle. That the support that you're gonna make needs to have that angle.
I think I'm doing this wrong. Okay. Okay.
What you doing?
Just gonna design a little thing here.
Oh, okay.
So what we'll do. Something like this. Oh, okay.
Confused on what that is.
Okay, so let's go ahead. Okay, that's the angle that I wanted. It's weird that it took it off the other side. But let's see if I can work with that.
Mirror it or something.
I gotta get everything here. C, Control B. If I mirror it, it's gonna have to be around that.
You wanna have that type of thing?
Not really. I want it a little bit more fancier. Let's see if we can do it a little bit.
Okay.
There. That's not how that's supposed to work. So this is the center to the outside. Do something like that. Let's go ahead and do the trim thing. And let's go ahead and that. I don't think this is going to work now, but we'll see. There. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Well, it's a work in progress. Oh wait, that's not where that's supposed to go.
I have no idea what you just drew. Is that the hanger things?
We can use them for hangers. We can use them as the things to go, or the thing to go along the top so stuff don't slide off.
I thought okay.
I apologize. I thought you.
That's what I thought you were originally designing, and then you're all of a sudden saying that's not where that goes.
What? Oh no! It doesn't go on this. It goes on the board on top.
Oh, I know what you're saying. I see. You need to give that thickness, and you gotta make it out proper.
Because in order for these to be that type of joint.
Yeah. So this is a 3/4 inch now.
Yeah, and if it's not, I don't think it's gonna matter.
No, it's not. It really doesn't. Yeah. Okay. Now I get it. Now I get your point. Okay. How tall did you make this? I want it a nice 4 inches tall.
What?
I don't
this
think
thing
that's
right here?
nearly enough. Yeah.
Okay, we'll go ahead and make
at least an inch tall.
Let's go ahead and modify. Let's see if this works this time. Scale 2, and let's see, maybe about that.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see how tall that.
Let's see how tall it ended up being. 2 inches, a little over 2.
Yeah, it's like 2.5. Boy, 4 inches would be very tall in my
No.
opinion.
1 to 1.5 inch tall.
Oh, 1 to 1.5. Okay, let me see how tall the first one is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
Wow.
I need to save this actually, because
something
this program.
funny is going on there. Uh-oh.
Oh, not responding. This is fun.
No, dead. You can call it entry shelf coat rack, something like that. Let's break it up to make one for coat rack, make one for the other thing. Name it something. Say coat rack.
This is a little weird.
That is very weird.
Okay, now that. Okay, so that's about a little under 1.5.
That's fine, I think, as long as it's.
But this is
I
weird.
have no idea. Oh wow, what happened there?
Don't know. Oh god.
What?
Yeah, that's weird.
Very weird. No, something else happened. Yeah, there you go. Okay, it's a profile you're gonna have to work with and find out how you're gonna make it.
Oh, and you know what? We're probably gonna round over that end cap here too. So I need to move this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be more than 1/8, is it? Or is it?
we'll see here. Let me take a look. I can just sort of set that right there for now. I'll just use this round over. Instead of an inch, I'm going to go
0.125. Or do you want to do more
I
than
want
1
to do a
inch?
little bit more.
Quarter inch maybe, 0.25.
Let's see 0.25 and see how it looks.
Won't look bad, but it's, yeah.
Let's do a little bit more. Let's try a ½ inch.
Ooh, the thing is, okay.
But yeah.
It's gonna be too roundy.
Okay.
But it's also safer.
Well, it's not like anybody's going to hit their head on that. Okay, so 0.25.
0.25 is good.
Or wait, what's 3/8?
Oh boy, so that would be
It's a-
375, I think. Hold on. Oh, there's my fault.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
3 times 1 inch, right?
Yeah.
So that's how I did it.
Okay, I think that's good. Okay, I think that's pretty darn good.
Yeah, I'm wondering if 1 inch is enough for me to be. Oh, 1 inch may not be enough, Tim.
Oh, it's...
I want to be able to hold things. I think I was right about at least 1.5 to 2 inches.
Oh, yeah, let's go ahead and make a...
See, this will hold stuff.
So like 1.5?
Can we do 2? Let's do 2.
I think 2 inches is going to be very, very tall for... But
It's not. Look, this is 1.5.
okay.
And here is 2. This is 2.
Okay. We'll go ahead and do 2.
So you set something like this on it, it's gonna slide and it's gonna get kind of stopped right there. I just don't know how we're gonna do that there, like this angle and everything. I wonder if that can be like smooth.
So what I'm planning, there's 2 ways I can do it. I can either do it, each of these as a little spindle and have a piece going all the way across. Or what I could do is I could take a piece of wood and take it and remove this material on each side. So then I have a big band going all the way across.
How are you gonna remove that with the bandsaw? How are you gonna remove that?
No,
That's my
I would
question.
do it with a. It's going to be a very thin material on the thickest point, so I would just go over it with a sander. So it's and remove the material here, and remove the material here.
I would say I would make it a little bit chunky in the middle. It's not gonna hold things well. Then again, we are not setting too heavy things on there, but still, if somebody decides to hang by it somehow.
Okay, did I get done making this up to size?
Don't know what that is.
That's that top board, 72, 7. Okay, so that's that top board right up there. I am going to end up losing a little bit of distance because this will be the exact 7 inches. I'm going to have to cut out a little piece at that end in order to do it. So it's not going to be a perfect 7-inch thing. Okay, so now let me go ahead and try to
Yeah.
What's up?
I can go do other things. But.
So that was a 10 degree.
Mm-hmm.
So let's, at some point in time, I'll be able to. Nope.
You're rotating it. First, you gotta rotate it by 45.
Okay, so Control Z.
No, up. Yeah, I don't know what you're trying to do. Sorry, scratch everything.
So you said I gotta rotate this by 45 and then?
No, I don't know what you're trying to do.
Oh, okay. Does that look straight now?
No, it's not.
It's length 90, angle. So that's getting close, but it's not perfect here.
That's because those are not straight lines entirely.
Yes, you're right.
Okay.
Well, what is it?
I just don't know what you're trying to draw here.
Oh, I'm just trying to get it so I can put this on this line right here. But this is not going to be there. So I need to actually draw C, Control V. Okay. And V.
I think you did it.
I think I might have done it twice, but it shouldn't be too bad. So now I'm going to have to Huh?
You need to change the pixels.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's a little tight, isn't it? Okay, so then this. Okay, so that's that. That's that.
Do you mind if I look
Go
in
for
the
it.
kitchen?
Go for it.
I'm watching. I think major part of this is done now. It's all about adjusting those other drawings.
many copies of this did I end up making? It's weird.
I'm gonna go turn on the candy canes.
Okay. Okay, so I need no columns. There's one. Okay. Okay, so I need to do that again. Control Z, modify. Linear duplication. Okay, so let's do 6 altogether. That should get me an offset by 12 in the X direction. I might be a little off. Not too bad. I just need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Might be a little
How did
confused
I do that
on
wrong?
what those are.
What's that?
I might be a little confused on what that is.
That's this right here.
Those are dividers, or I like I said, I'm confused on what that is.
What do you want them to be to remind me? Because if I have two ways of saying this, it's either going to be a solid thing, just like you have on your.
Yes, I want it that way.
Okay, so you want that. Okay, so this is not how you want it. You don't want these spindles and then have like a line between them or anything like that.
No. It can be your side profile, but from here it just looks like a flat thing.
Okay.
About that size. And then I would like dividers, every 1 foot
Mhm.
or so. Okay, I can take this.
Say, I want to show you something. So the point of having this column here, or this angle, is so you can see the things on top here.
Yeah.
And this would be if I'm looking straight at it right now. And right now, I wouldn't be able to see anything after this this column here, or behind this.
Yeah, but that's why I wanted more of an angle. Chicken and egg problem. I'm not okay. So what are you suggesting?
I'd still say about an inch of.
Okay.
But
we'll
really,
do
is that
about
gonna
an inch.
is that gonna change anything? Is my question. No, whatever. Give it. No, but I guess if you're setting something higher than it, you'll be able to see it. So I guess it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't. You're right. And we should do some trial with cardboard. Set at that angle and find out what angle we need and find out. Because I don't want it to slide off. And maybe like a 3/4 inch lip should be enough. For things not to slide off, but I don't think that's the case. So if I say set something like this, right, like that, that's gonna slide off.
Yeah.
But if I set it like that, that's not gonna slide off. So
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out something here. Let's do 12 inches offset. Okay. Nope, that last one did not go on. So Control Z. So it's not 12 inches. Let's try the same thing. Linear duplication. Let's try 10 inches. That's too much there, too. Okay. Oh, 8's too small. Okay. I wish I had understood exactly how the linear duplication tool worked. That's close. I do want it to be offset, so this should be just fine. Go ahead and just select all of these, move it over. That's 9 inches center to center. Let's try. Ah, darn it. It's 35. That's not what I want. that should center to outside. That's 4. Okay, well, what did I, oh, because of 4. I don't get this, okay. Okay, so we need to maybe put this one 7, 5, and maybe that will do it. .75 on each side. Okay, so now I found my spacings to make it somewhat even.
How many are we having in one?
So it was 8. And then we're doing 1 that is going to be slightly off center and up at the midpoint. I don't know why I'm having a hard time getting the midpoint on this.
That's really good number of.
So then there would be 16 altogether once along. Okay, get this away from there. Maybe I should draw a midpoint and then try this again. There. No, it won't be 16. It will be 15 altogether. And then there's going to be the key ones on the top. Control Shift Z, Control V. Well, I don't see it. There it is. Okay. Okay. And we could have a lot on the top as far as I'm concerned. But right now we can do.
We are gonna need a lot, so yeah, a lot would be a good number to start off with.
Yeah. I'm thinking about doing the linear duplication thing on this one again.
How is it capturing my voice so clearly? I'm all the way in the kitchen.
This microphone is quite amazing. It really is. I need to do some reviews on all of the stuff that we appreciate. Okay, 9-inch offset. I don't need a 9-inch offset anymore. I need, like, I would say every 3 inches. That's a good area for keys, right?
Oh yeah. We can take a reference from here. And really even that much is not probably needed.
Okay, so then I
This
need,
is way over 3 inches. It's like 4.5.
yeah, so I
But
need,
3 would be good.
oh, 24. Let's see how that, oh God. I must have made a mistake. Control Z. I must have not put a decimal somewhere. 3 in the X. Why did step? Okay, so maybe that's it. Okay, there you go. Okay. Oh, that's pretty damn close. Okay. I don't see a problem with that at all. Put a midpoint in there and maybe I can figure this out. That falls it off that way. So I need an uneven amount in order to do that. Okay, so either that or just add a line between here and there. There, that will be my area to find the midpoint so I don't have to mess around too much. There. There you go, and oof, that does not look good on the ends. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and just delete those two, leave it the way it is, and this will be just fine.
Are you gonna be designing what those look like?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that here. Actually, that's basically what I'm gonna do here next.
Okay.
But first I want to add that third bar in the middle. That third holder in the middle here, or that, whatever that's called, gable? Gable? Is it called a gable?
Corbel?
Corbel. So basically I need to do a midpoint to midpoint right around, intersect, where the heck is that midpoint? Along X, along, come on. Okay, I need to find a midpoint here. So I'm gonna end up not having that one in the middle because of this too. But it'll look okay. There it is. I think this looks pretty darn good.
Be a good time to call it a stream.
Oh, I was gonna transfer this into.
Coat holders, coat hangers.
Coat hangers? Well,
Do you need to design coat hangers still, or no?
yeah,
That's just gonna be an afterthought or store-bought stuff for the time being?
I think I should be able to do that. I don't see a problem with that. And we have knobs or the nibs from that one project and I want to see if I can. But I think that you're right. I'd like something a little tiny bit fancier.
Oh my goodness. Guess what we forgot?
What do we forget?
We forgot to buy the 3 types of cereal we make the
Oh, that.
festival snack with.
Okay, I'm gonna stop streaming. You had said you don't want me to design the images on it.
I do.
Okay. Where is it?
No, don't stop streaming if you have more.
Yeah, I just got to. I'm not seeing the one that. I think it's all shelves. Okay, so these are images that I had made a long time ago. Go ahead and file, save as, and I stole some. Well, I did a lot of work in order to trace these images because I didn't quite know the best way to do it. Snack Nook. Let's see here. Okay, there. Now I can go ahead and try to make this new thing. So I need to export the image of that other one onto this. Then I'm going to use the bear and the rabbit and the deer on the 3 sections. And I did delete the part. So now I have the 3 sections that I need. So I should be able to ungroup these images, have the bear separate. I'm going to regroup this one. So I had made it where you'd have the bear and its paw print. And this is actually all the same image, it's just resized in different ways. This grass that comes up. Control C. I'm going to go ahead and group this so it's all in one area. That's all grouped together. Let me go ahead and change the color of this one so I can see it when I go to move it next. So we got a new kind of a program that, or new CNC that I'm kind of experimenting with. But it works very similar to the other one, except white and black are not seen in the image. So if I try to export an image to it and it has white or black, it sees it as either passing all the way through the object or not having the object there at all, which I suppose is. And usually there's a grayscale where it's learning where it goes and how deep the passes are. Okay. And this was done a long time ago for a different CNC project.
Oh yeah, we did it for the Maslow.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Okay, Control Z. Okay, so the bunny is one thing.
Bunny is one thing.
Yeah, the bunny is one thing. There's a handful of white things in the back here. I'm gonna go ahead and make them a little darker so I can set, oh, there is something else on the bunny. Let me take a look here. Or maybe I just need to have the bunny exact, oh no, there is something else on the bunny. Ungroup. All of these little frickin' things. Okay, shift.
Oh, you started on the Inkscape fluid. Okay, I see.
Okay, so let's try to make that a little darker now. Okay. Yeah, another one. Okay. Okay, let's try to grab all of those things. And let's just say group. And then I can, oh God, I grabbed the darn legs of the rabbit. Okay, let's try not to grab the legs of the rabbit.
I haven't seen the cat in a while.
That cat is a menace. Okay, what? There's another one. Alright. And I can do this with the laser engraver too, so it's not like I have actually quite a bit of options here. And the laser engraver also goes off of a grayscale. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the sound. Okay, can you hear me now? I think you can. Oh, I didn't have the bunny tracks on here. Did I not have bunny tracks on here before? I might.
I thought it's too much.
Uh,
What do you got to do to put it on?
I don't know. Why is this not ungrouping? Ungroup. There it is. Okay. 2, 3. Group. Okay, let's go ahead and change.
What's the level there?
I still haven't seen the bunny one. I spent a lot of time making these deer prints too. I might have not gotten to it. This was a work in progress up to a point.
Yeah, it's possibility.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so now I need to go ahead and export from ViaCAD. Let's go ahead and save this again. So I go to ViaCAD and I use this thing, this object, file, export, selected only, DXF DWG file. I hit OK. It's going to bring me video done. Shelf rack. Save. Now I can go ahead. Now I should be able to actually close this, but I'm not going to do it just in case I have to. Something weird happens with the import. I go to shelf rack, coat rack, read from file. There it is. Well, that didn't do too bad.
I have another idea.
Go for it.
So we can add some decoration on that horizontal strip that goes across on the shelf.
You're right, yeah.
The footprints and the grass, something.
We can put it on that CNC and let it go, make a like that type of. Oh yeah, that'd be very pretty.
That would be a project on its own, maybe.
Okay, so let me go ahead and Control C, Control V. I want 3 of these, one for each of the things.
I'm just dealing with spices.
Yeah. Okay, so now I have all 3 of these. Now I can go ahead and try. Let me go ahead and do the fill on these. The fill is not working on these. So sometimes when transferring these files from one to the other, it doesn't locate the object exactly, so it does a fill funny. So a way to do this is to just use the fill tool on it, and you end up getting close to what it's supposed to be, but not exact. And that becomes a little bit of a problem. There's another way that you can do it, and I believe it goes to object, and you can actually set the object to the path, like the stroked path. So let's go ahead and see if I can go stroked path. Now let's try to do the fill. Still not doing it. I try object to path and see if it does it. No. You'd think that that was a line, and it's a solid line, but going from one program to another does not make it do it right. But this is basically just a design that I'm going to be printing on the original thing. So I can have it a little bit smaller than the actual piece of wood that's going to be cutting in.
Absolutely.
So it's not a bad idea to have it a little bit off, and that's good. So I'm going to just go ahead and fill all 3 of those. I'm going to go ahead and delete the outside layer. And I'm going to go ahead and select all of these. And let's go ahead and do like a light gray or something to that effect. So the fill, let's do, and I am not that great at doing these things. So let's see here. The bear paw, I kind of like how I got the bear. Okay, so let's go here. So let's go ahead and bring this thing forward. Object, or you know what, I can go ahead and just, all 3 of these need to be in the background. So I can go ahead and just collect all of these, and then I can go ahead and go to object and lower to bottom. So then any of these that I set on top of there will be now lowered to the bottom. I do want to have a pretty
The one we had designed was bigger.
Oh, yeah, it was 10 inches by 10 inches.
So it's not that big of a difference either.
Not really. I like this program for its skew settings a little bit better too. And I need to find that bear paw. So maybe if I do the bear paw at the bottom, and this over here,
We need more vanilla extract. Throw a lot of vanilla extract.
so trying to decide how I want to do this. So, in my mind, dark would be deeper, but that was not how. But I believe I'm able to invert that thing, or that idea, later. So we'll go ahead and see what we can do. So object, raise to the top. Because I don't want a bunch of grass and different things like that being in the way. Okay, so I need to redo this. Make it wider. Something like this. Okay, and now I'm going to show Control C, Control V. Now I have this. Now I go ahead and remove the fill. I go for a stroke. That's a thick stroke. Let's do. Okay, now I can go ahead and do this. Okay, now I can go, I'll move this out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and select all of this. I'm going to go to set clip. Hopefully that'll, there. Oh God, Control Z. There. That will make it so it, I could even do another paw print here. Control C, Control V. Looks like I can get another paw print out of the top of this. I can basically do the same thing with this one. Control C, Control V, stroke paint. And so what I want to do, boy, this is a cute bunny. Wondering if this is okay. just need to find a rabbit print. Geez, I'll have to. Might do that later. So let's go ahead and select all of this. Hit set clip. Move this right into this image right here. Let's check out this deer here. Oh, that is almost perfect. Oh, that would have been so cool. Okay. Oh, that's going to be good. Okay. Oh. Now I go ahead and hit select it all, set clip. Oh God. Okay, now I go ahead and group. 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 Okay, so then I have technically images that I can export into another thing. Now the only problem here, one thing that the rabbit's feet, I want to go ahead and try to do that, but I also want it to be cut on both sides. So what I'm going to have to do is mirror the image for each of these. Just like that. I believe the program that I have does it for us, but we will find out.
Oh yeah, it will do it on forward and reverse, right?
I think so, but we...
It will, yeah.
But this is a way that you can do it if you want to. So then you have the inverse image of what you're doing right now, right from the bat. Okay. And hopefully that will be something that I want to look up. I have a ton more things that I need to do, but I'm kind of in a stopping point. I want to just check out some rabbit prints. Boy, These darn new AI things come up with weird. It's looking at prints as in like pictures. I guess I need to be more specific. Paw prints. And these are too childish. Okay, yeah, this is actually it right here. I wish it was just a little more abstract though. Okay, well, let's go ahead and take it. Okay, I found a good something good on Pinterest. Seems like 90% of the things that I find on Pinterest I can never actually look at. Okay, so rabbit, usually a big foot and a small foot. That's what I need. Okay. And this is exactly what I need. There. Just go ahead and make a couple beans here. Control C, Control V. I need, this picture is showing me 4 beans on each toe. So I'm wondering if it has like a dew claw or something on there. That's basically what I see. Okay. And they're a little, ones that I'm seeing have a little bit. Okay, let's go ahead and just try. They look like the beans of the toe look actually wider at the tip, at least on that version of it. Don't know. To me, it feels like it's upside down. I'm gonna try. And I know that's not what this image that I'm copying actually is saying. You gotta be kidding me. Paw beans. Okay, I'm gonna shut off this thing where it's trying to click everything. Okay, now I can go ahead and try to duplicate this long paw. Oh goodness, okay. I'll have to readjust that later. Kind of almost looks like a carrot up to a point. Close enough for who it's for. Close enough for who it's for.
So you gave us one copy of it and had to draw yourself or what?
Pretty much. Pretty much. Ever since AI, they started doing stuff with AI, I just, for some reason, it's just not, I don't think that their stuff is as good. Or the results that you're asking for.
Sorry about the noise, I was panicking that the phone wasn't going in properly.
good enough for who it's for. I don't know, that top one looks funny to me still. Okay, let's take a look at that rabbit. Let's go ahead and flip this. Let's go ahead and remove the stroke. And let's go ahead and adjust the size. Give it a little bit of an angle. Okay, so should I have, so I did do something a little funny here, but I think it's fine. Go ahead and move this out. Made some ugly rabbit tracks. Okay, so now I need to open the design file on this new CNC program that we have in order to apply these to that. And I might want to scale these down just a tiny bit.
You may have to mute yourself.
Okay.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Okay.
Stand by to mute yourself. I guess.
Yep. Save as. Oh, save. Save.
Really have time right now. Ah, okay. What happened? What happened? You burped at something.
Mm-hmm.
Or did you just woke up from a dream?
Don't know. said I need to invert it. And that will do it. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and hit finish. That's not how that's gonna work. Maybe? Okay, Okay, so that's inset. Okay, so I don't need inset. Let's go back to Guess I had it right the first time. Okay. Okay.
Interesting.
I said I can do a mirror. Okay. What the? That's right. This weird. Okay. Okay, let's try to do another one. Wow.
I'm a bit surprised he's wiggling. He's still sleeping.
If it's a little off, I can sand the edges down a bit. Okay. There you go. Very cute. Okay, so I want to redo this one right here.
The bunny?
Huh?
Redo the bunny?
No, I'm gonna keep everything else as it is. Why do you think the bunny's weird?
No, better the forward paws of the bunny.
Forward paws? This one right here and this one right here.
Oh, I see. Okay. You can't see it.
Yeah, it is okay, so in this program that we're not able to do anything with, you would be able to adjust the heights of everything and be able
That
to
we
see it
can't do
live.
because we have a damn paywall.
Yeah, the $300 paywall.
It's not $300 paywall.
No, it's a lot more.
Compounding paywall.
Is
upon
it?
$300, yeah.
Basically, I can't.
Here comes supervisor.
So you would think I'd be able to select items, rotate it. What is this? Oh, this doesn't do it. So as you get darker, and this is what I'm saying, it's not a black and white or a grayscale. It is something a little different. So, okay. See, why would it do that instead of selecting what's there? So, what I would want to do if I wanted to use say the depth of that. I'd select that. Then I would go ahead and use the spill thing, and I would spill it in there. Now, this is obviously...
It's not recognizing as a boundary there.
Yeah, it's not recognizing a boundary here.
It's doing that whole area.
But I could also, like you're saying, I'd have to keep going back and forth.
Going on with this.
I'm gonna have to go back and forth to the picture.
Can I see the one you did on the Inkscape to transfer here?
Inkscape to transfer here, yeah.
Okay, so part of what I'm talking about that it's not visible is that is not visible at all. So if we can move it back a little bit, I don't know how.
No, what I could do is I could turn it white, and I could turn these white. And then I could turn that dark in the background here. Let me go ahead and...
Oh, can you select one of the bear paws, please, for me? Can you?
Sure. Okay.
Something
Decorate group.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Okay, good.
No, that one.
Oh, okay.
So while filling, it's filling that. No, it's filling surrounding as well.
So I can go ahead and make this a little... Oh God, what the heck?
That's how it's filling then.
But that's the stroke paint, and that so...
No, that's what the program is doing, because it's recognizing that as an image, not the paw. It's the square.
Yeah, because of it is an image, is what it is. Because so, this is, it's not an SVG file. It is what it is. Yeah,
but it's kind of neat that it's recognizing that.
It is.
But yeah, we don't want it to do that. So white is showing us a little bit deeper in there, or no?
So that's what I want it to do. I want it to change it that, or have it, you know.
What does it do to the black?
Black, it doesn't recognize at all.
Oh, 255 it won't, but maybe 252 it will.
It'll. Oh my God, that's still. Why is it not doing 250? It is. It's still at 250. Okay. There. Yeah, it's not quite 255 there. But it and I get to choose how deep I want that. So if I go ahead and do this, and I want a... Where's my darn... fill? And where's my wheel? There it is. So you want this... To me, I would almost want it lighter, because of the grass there.
Yeah, then it will show on the grass.
Come on.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do quite a bit of... What is that? Ooh, it turned the whole thing into the...
Okay, so I need a ungroup. Oh, geez, oh man. Okay, so now I need to...
Do you need that grass blades there? I don't think so. I mean... Oh, I see. Okay.
There, and I can go ahead and move this a little bit further up.
Perfect. Now it will be seen. Yeah, fill in the gap in the middle. Too much.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks okay. Yeah, that looks good.
Okay, and I like the idea that you were doing with the. I think that's pretty good.
Now you gotta. The deer turns out okay. Hoo. You gotta group everything again.
Yeah, I'm about to.
Oh, you go grouping it that way. Okay.
Okay.
You gotta mirror that. Okay.
Oh God. Ah, this was unclipped. Okay.
Unclipped.
Yeah, give me a
What
second.
does that mean?
So I need to ungroup it. Ah, shoot. Does it not show it? Let's see if. No. God darn.
What's gonna happen to everything that's
That's what.
outside of the.
That's why I'm trying to set clip.
Ah. But you need to group it all before you have the set clip.
Didn't used to, but I guess I'll group it.
What the?
Okay, so may I set this one and then this one, and then set clip. Okay, why is the set clip not there?
I'm wondering because it's too many objects.
See, it doesn't do it if it's.
There is a create clip group option. Oh.
Release clip. Okay, release clip. Set clip.
But
Nope, that didn't work. Ah, I know exactly what's going on. Okay, I need to go to object. Erase the top.
No.
I used to be able to just do this. Ah, that didn't work that time. That was weird. Okay, now object lower to bottom. Okay.
It's a little off, but that's okay. Yeah, that made more sense. Oh, the ear is getting cut off. Yeah, that looks perfect.
Okay.
So it has to be up on the top, huh?
So group V. Let's go ahead and flip this. Okay, I want to have a little bit of space between the two. Okay.
Looks like a bell.
It does look like a bell. Why is that not working? Why is it only... Oh, because it's grouped. Ungroup. It does look like a bell. Okay, let's go ahead and get this. So I go ahead and select all this, group again, export PNG file, export as, it needs to be, let's go ahead and do a new one here.
How did I fall asleep again? I should take this as an opportunity to cook something.
I need to re-save this. Okay. Exit out of this screen. Do you want to save? Don't save. So I need to delete this, this, that. Okay, now I need to go ahead and not cancel. Import images from file. So redid ones.
Redid.
Wish it was I'm just. It's not going to be perfect. Okay, I don't want it to go 0.25 in. Is my big thing. So instead,
125, 8 to finish.
Yeah, I think that's the best thing to do. It finish. Oh, I didn't save it as a frickin' thing. Okay, I need to go ahead. Delete these two. I'm wondering if I need to redo this.
Can you tilt it a little bit? Oh, it's carving. Oh, I like that idea. Is it doing the same thing for the bear?
Yeah.
It's not doing the same thing to the bunny.
Oh, yeah, it is. It's gonna go up and down. It's gonna do that type of motion right there. And it's gonna go back and forth, back and forth.
Okay.
But we can change that if you want. Okay, let's go ahead and file.
Kind of would like the. I don't know. They don't. It's fine.
Redid ones. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that again. About there, and then I go next. 1.125, and then let's go to invert, because if I do invert, that's going to cut into only. Well, that sucked. That'll cut only into those areas where we have.
You have the drawing. Let's look at both ways how it looks. I would like to look at both ways.
Okay.
If that's okay with you.
Okay, let me go ahead and need to delete that one. So let's go to this one, replace that one. Okay, let's go to
Look at the front.
Carving. Did I do that as gables or? Oh, damn it. There.
No, this is carved into the thing, right?
Yeah, that's what it should
Look at
be.
the
Here.
front, and then I would like to see it tilted.
So you see, there's
detail gets missed if you are doing that. Is that right, or are you seeing it? Not like that. I don't think it's like that. Huh.
You don't like it?
I like it this way, kind of, maybe.
I kind of agree.
I like it this. I just want bear to be deeper, if you don't mind, and the rabbit to be just a little bit deeper.
Okay.
Maybe you don't agree with that.
No, I do. I think that's
Can you tilt it a little bit? I want to see how deep the bear and everything. I just want them all the same depth.
Okay, we'll go ahead and make all the animals the same depth. Oh, before it was the paws, though. Oh, see, these paws are sticking out.
Sticking out now because they're white, yeah.
Let me take a look at
So
this.
that's a problem.
Yeah, because, okay, so white is...
Not getting carved.
White is...
Not
No,
getting carved
yeah.
out, so you can't have white. Plus, it's looking a little off.
So I need to...
Is there a way you can make these smaller and then put them back behind the... just like every other paw print, right?
Oh, behind it?
No, not on top of the grass. It's okay for the bear because it's bigger and you can still kind of make out the grass all throughout. But the bunny thing is kind of...
I agree. Yeah.
Just so we can make the back legs smaller and then pull them a little behind. Sorry, it's a lot of back and forth.
Hey, this happens.
That's the challenge
every
of
time.
designing something from scratch.
Okay,
right?
so we found that the white is not a good idea
White
for
is
the...
absolutely not gonna work with our designs here. You will have to release the clip and reclip it. We may not have to reclip. Let's...
Why is the...
what's going on?
I don't know. It's
This
not
is very
giving me the thing to
Option to ungroup. Yeah.
ungroup. What?
What?
Okay.
Well, oh, you made a new clip? Oh my god. Okay, there we are.
Okay, so I need to make this have some depth, and I need to make the bunny deeper. Ah, shoot! The bunny is in multiple.
Parts, yeah. I'm sorry. I don't intend to make your life difficult. Is there a way you can get it grouped right now?
We'll see. See if that did it.
Supervisor is having some kind of issue.
The goddamn shit got stuck in there. Okay.
I'm sorry. It's okay, bunny is not deeper. Cat is hell bent on waking up the baby.
There. Bunny.
Bunny.
Or do you want the whole bunny inside of the thing?
That would be better.
Just a frickin'...
It crashed there. That happens to me so many times when I'm working on something.
Mm-hmm. Just delete that plate.
Why do you need it? Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Now we have a
let's
group bunny. We can go ahead and
bunny, yeah.
fill it. Make it a
Make
little darker.
That sounds good.
Now, what did we do? You had said something about the
I
bear.
would like them all the same. Like the deer, the deer depth is pretty good. But if we can't do it, we can't do it. I also said the back paws can be smaller. And then we can put the front paws closer to back paws. And then grass on top of the bunny.
I don't want it to interfere with that area over there.
Alright, so you're probably gonna have to mute. Let's wait a couple of minutes.
Okay. Okay. And you said something about the bear paws?
No, not paws, bear itself. If we can make it as deep
yeah,
as
darker, yeah.
Just a tad bit, it seems. Yeah, there we go. I like it. It might have gone a little too dark now.
I'm wondering if I should do the paw a lighter color here. What does it look on that?
Might be too deep.
Yeah.
You have overall depth set, right?
I'm actually thinking we should do it the other way and have everything else, and then have this a little bit higher. But that's going to be a lot more on the bit, but I'm okay with that if we're doing it for something pretty and everything like that. So maybe do this as a little bit lighter. Okay, I think this will be fine. What do you think?
Yeah, sure.
As long as they're evenly spaced, I think we'll be good. Okay. File, save. Now let's go to export PNG file.
Read it too. Okay. Go ahead and mute. Okay, we were having a mute, and now we are muting and ending our stream.
Okay.
Final thoughts?
I think we're good. I'd like to change the color of the bear prints, and I think that would be it for this project. We do want to make a long strip with a bunch of prints on it. If this one turns out okay, that is. Okay, I'll go ahead and stop the stream.